When I moved to beautiful Norway 9 years ago, I thought this place was amazing. Stunning landscapes, free universal health care, paid maternity leave, even for men, low crime rates. Yeah, I thought this has to be one of the best countries in the world. That was until I had the displeasure of experiencing the god-awful Norwegian Arm. What is the Norwegian Arm? Well, Norwegians think it's impolite to use words to ask for things. So they reach across you and even stand up to reach across the dinner table to take what they want. Don't get me wrong, there are some advantages, but most of the time it's an absolutely horrible experience. So how am I going to fix this cultural defect? Well, I've engineered my way out of problems before, so I'll have to invent something to disarm the repulsive Norwegian Arm and revert mealtimes in Norway back to a civilized dining experience. Right, how are we going to fix this Norwegian Arm? Well, I've been inspired by the Japanese. They've already solved this problem. Yes, I'm going to build a sushi train that fits right in the middle of my table. So I headed off to the internet to buy some parts to make this idea a reality. Right, just gonna add this.
Enough! No more shopping.
What am I supposed to do now?
You've got enough in that garage. Go figure it out.
Okay, maybe she's right. I've been spending a bit of money on these projects. But lucky for me, Norwegians are super rich and they throw perfectly good things away.
What's that?
Who would seriously throw such a good sandwich away? It's
Oh, that's so wrong.
It's actually even better when it's free. Okay, so maybe Norwegians aren't that rich. But nevertheless, I always have something lying around because I always buy too much crap, whether it's stuff from my sofa beer fridge or the Batmobile. So let's see what I got. I'm missing this. Yes. Right, now we had all our parts. I had to come up with a good idea. And I had it. Huzzah! This is going to be easy. And it didn't work. Swish! Now there was no reason to reinvent the wheel. Instead I came up with this design, a kind of wooden chain. I reckon it's going to do the trick. Now I've just got to cut out 280 individual parts
on the inverted spinning death machine.
There had to be a better way. And there was, but Kristen wasn't going to like it.
What do you want?
So thanks to my mate Jürgen, I managed to save my fingers and my dignity by getting him to CNC all the parts out. It's always great to have a friend with tools, especially one that never asks anything in return. Thank you so much. What can I do to repay you?
Anything, huh?
I can't watch the filth off. Now that I cleaned off all the filth and cleaned up all these parts, I was excited to get on with assembly. So excited, I had a little accident. Now it's just a simple case of aligning the three parts in this crappy jig I made and nailing it together. One down, 74 to go. I soon realized this was a lot of work and I needed like Santa's elves. And then I realized I have two of my own. Faster, kids. Gotta build this faster.
Dad, are we finished yet?
3? You guys still got about 60 more to go, kids. Get back to work. Kids these days, I'll tell you. On closer inspection, their work wasn't quite up to scratch. So I ended up taking back over and have to deface the music and do it myself. Yeah, it started to look pretty pimp. I was so stoked. Something was actually working. Yes! Yes! Eat a big bag of Norwegian Arm. And now I had to work out how to drive this motor to drive this drive gear. So I jumped on the Google machine and searched motor control. And found this legit YouTuber, Electro Boom. He seems to know what he's doing. I stole some code, uploaded it onto my Arduino, then programmed this Blink app to control it all. Despite wiring in the motor backwards, it worked as it should, but the motor just had no torque. I mean, it just didn't want to talk. I know you want to talk. Don't resist like you made ohms. Several bad puns later, the motor still didn't have any torque, so I was on a mission to find a solution. Sure my son won't mind. Now I couldn't use the motor from this thing, but could I use the gearbox? According to my Sydney public education, this should increase our torque by about 30 times, I think. Alright, it was time to get on with this and get this project moving. Yeah, I know what she said. Don't spend any money. But she didn't say anything about using money. And I needed a cheap alternative to bearings to make this thing roll around. And it just so happened that the Norwegian kroner was perfect. But I was gonna need a lot more than the 7 kroners in my daughter's piggy bank to make this thing work. So I put the call out on social media, and to my surprise, the Norwegians came through. Rich bastards. But here's the question. Have I fixed the Norwegian arm? We're done with the shenanigans. Well, did I fix the Norwegian arm? Well, clearly the answer is no. You just can't change culture. Now, despite this, I think the project was a success. I mean, I've got my own sushi train now. And what you guys probably didn't realize is this project took me nearly a year on and off to complete what is essentially just a glorified lazy Susan. But that's why I'm happy I made this video. Just shows you guys what it takes to make an idea into reality. It doesn't happen overnight. Now I hope I've left you with a thought, if this idiot can build something, then I can too. And if you need any more inspiration, check out these videos here and go make your ideas reality.
No more shopping. Damn it, Justin. I always forget what I'm supposed to